What is good? What is up? It's Jordan or Texans Thoughts, and we're back with another live stream. I honestly didn't think I'd be back so soon. If you didn't see yesterday's stream, definitely check it out. It was a fun one. But I think the Texans community, I think we kind of maybe kind of needed this one. Sort of an emergency stream. What's up, everyone in the chat? Appreciate you. Ziad, Houston Texans Talk, Matt Martin, how you doing? Everyone, thank you for coming out. Today we are going to talk about the GM and head coach search. First things first, it's day one, right? It's day one. We got to keep preaching that it's day one only. But some things have gone down. Some things that very much do worry me, for sure. But just overall vibes, I'm here to kind of calm down the nerves. It's going to be okay. No need to panic just yet. And I'll get to y'all's questions definitely later, but I'm a rant first. I'm a rant, not gonna lie. And so what worries me the most is the GM search and kind of how that's been going. I wake up this morning, I stretch, right? I rub my eyes, I roll over to my night table and I'm putting on my glasses and, I'm squinting a little bit more. It's the morning, right? Squinting a little bit more than my typical squinting Asian eyes. They're half open already. But so I'm looking at my phone, right? And I'm scrolling through the notifications and I'm hoping to see some good things, right? I'm hoping to see some good things. I want to wake up to good news. But what do I see? What do I see? Two dreaded words that I hoped I would never have to see again, synonymous with the Texans. I hope I would never have to see it. Nick Caserio. Nick Caserio, why? What the fuck? Have we not learned? Have we not learned from the past? Seriously, I don't know about you, but I'm damn tired of us trying to replicate the Patriots' success. I'm over it. I'm tired of it. No team has been able to do it. You look at the coaches from the Belichick tree, it's really just what's his name? What's his face? Brian Flores. It's really just Brian Flores. The rest, horrible. And you look at the execs, and it's even worse. No one who has tried to copy the Pats culture has had success, really. They've not. So I don't get that. I don't get why Cal hasn't seen that yet. I mean, you can't just take one piece from the Patriots puzzle and boom, then you're the new Patriots. That's not how it works, right? But clearly Cal can't see that. He's got them Patriots blinders on. And that's not what you want. And I get it. Look, it's only an interview, right? And the Panthers and the Giants, they've interviewed him as well too. So we're not the only team to get caught up in the Patriots hype, right? We're just doing our due diligence, right? That's what we want to tell ourselves. And look, I would be a whole lot more confident in that if we were interviewing all of the available guys, if we were interviewing all these guys and actually doing our due diligence, right? But that's not the case. If we were interviewing the Ed Dodds, the Mike Bergonzis, Joe Ortiz, Jeff Ireland, Bill McClay, all those other guys as well, and Caserio, sure, go ahead, fine, and you're really doing your due diligence. But we haven't heard that yet. And until we hear those names, you can bet your ass I'm going to be a little bit worried. You can bet your ass, because when has Cal ever given us reason to believe that he's going to do the right thing and the smart thing? When? Honestly, when? And if you remember and go back to the first time that we tried to poach Nick Caserio away from the Pats, when we had Brian Gain, think back to who we interviewed. It wasn't the top guys at the time. It was Martin Mayhew, and it was one other guy who I can't remember at the time, but if you remember, put it in the chat for sure. I'm blanking. I don't know why. But we interviewed those two guys and Caserio, and then it fell apart and we went with Bill O'Brien, right? And that it smells fishy like that once again, right? Where it just seems like the Texans, they have their eyes set on someone and they sort of lock in, right? But then they do these kind of other, pity interviews where it's like, hey, look at us. We're interviewing these two other guys, these guys from the Seahawks, right? We're totally giving them a fair chance. Look at us. We're interviewing Scott Cohen and Ferkner, Trent, whatever his name is. I don't remember. But yay for us, right? That's kind of how it comes off to me, right? And then when the hire is made, and they're like, oh, What do you know? It's Caserio, man. He's just the best man for the job. He's just the best guy, right? But how can you really know that he's the best guy if you didn't interview the consensus top guys? The guys I'm talking about, they're not just my favorite guys. They're talked about by all the media experts and NFL anonymous sources as well. Caserio, he's really just got the Patriots name. So I'm worried about the GM search. I am. I'm more worried about that than I am with the head coach search because, well, number one, it's a more important hire for the future of the franchise. And number two, because Cal has already come out and said, we're going to hire the GM first. That's where the focus is going to be, right? So if that's where you're placing all of your resources right now, fine. But I want to see you coming out hot out the gates, right? And requesting for everyone. Look at who the Carolina Panthers have been interviewing. Ed Dodds, the Chiefs guy, it's something Poles, Adam Peters from the Niners as well. They're interviewing the top guys. Like they've done their homework, right? They're a team who they only have to hire a GM. They have got Matt Rule as their head coach. So they're in the same boat as us in the sense that they're focusing on GM right now, right? But they're a better run organization, as sad as that is to say, and they've already done their homework. And so they know the top guys to interview. Cal right now? Cal ain't that. He's a kid, he's a kid who it almost seems like he hasn't done his homework and he didn't know when his homework was due. That's the big thing. That's kind of what it seems like. It seems like he's missed the deadline, right? And he got to school and he's like, this is fine. That way with the head coach as well, right? Because when you've got to rush to do your homework because it's late, right? It's not your best work. And it's never your best work when it's late. You don't have much time to put into it. And we see that by the fact that Eric Bieniemy and Robert Saleh, they're MIA. We requested to interview Matt Eberflus and Arthur Smith instead. Not the worst guys by any means. I like them, and I'll talk about them later. But again, not the best work. Not the best work like a Bieniemy or a Saleh. See what I mean? Okay. Now that we got the ranting out the way, though, now that I got that off my chest, the emotions are out, but let's look at this. Let's look at this more rationally. I'm putting on my little therapist hat, looking good, don't I, with my little hat. I'm telling y'all, don't hit the panic button just yet. It's very easy to get caught up in the emotions. Hell, I do it too. It's fair. It's a fair reaction. But it's been less than 24 hours. If things stay the same after a few days from now, yeah, go slam that fucking big red panic button. Go for it. But for now, let's chill. Let's take a deep breath. Let's relax. It's a long process. It's a long process, man. There are a lot of good options out there. There are more good options out there than there are openings. Think about it that way, right? And just because we haven't interviewed Bieniemy and Saleh and some of the other top guys, it doesn't necessarily mean that we never will. And, these interviews right now, they are just the online Zoom call versions, right? They aren't the official ones. You meet in person, yada, yada, yada. And like I said, it's a long process. So, it's a massive decision. The most important decision of Texans franchise history, right? The most. So I'd rather them take their time and make the right hire than rush into one because, we like this guy. We don't want to lose him. Let's hire him right now, right? So with that in mind, it makes a little bit more sense. And I hope and pray that is what's happening. I hope that's what's happening with Cal. He's just taking his time. He's just really thinking everything through. And he's just going a little slow. He's going at his own pace. That's okay. He's going a little slower than we'd like. And I hope that's what's happening, man. And I hope that he'll get to the top names eventually. And actually, I've been holding this one in, but I got a little special guest on the show. Y'all want a special guest? Y'all want a special guest? Y'all want to see the special guest? Come on, have a good little conversation. We've got the one and only Mr. Cal McNair. Are y'all ready to see Cal? Y'all ready to hear from him? Hear what he's got to say? Yeah. All right, let's bring Cal in here. Give me 1 second. Get Cal in the building. Cal. How you doing, man? Come in. Yes. Thank you so much for coming on. The honor is really all mine, man. I know you're a busy man right now, busiest man in Houston, right? So thank you for coming in today. Awesome. So I won't waste any much of your time much longer. You got to get back to the wife, right? Keep her entertained, keep her awake. Am I right? So I got one question for you that I'm sure the fans would love to hear. And so why should we have faith in you to pick the next GM and head coach of the Houston Texans? Great answer, Cal. Great answer. Thank you so much for that. I'm sure that'll really instill faith and confidence in the fan base. So thank you once again for taking time of your day. Thank you, and hopefully we'll have you back on the channel soon. Hopefully, right? All right, everyone say bye to Cal. Bye, Cal. Let me read the chat. Y'all like that? What's up, Jay? How you doing, my guy? Dan, thank you for coming through. Thank you. Hey, my guy, Scottish Texan. What's up, my dude? I wish I knew, man. I wish I knew. Low key, right? Low key, I was spot on. I'm sorry, my dude. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, my dude. Rest in peace. Bye, Cal. Thank y'all for showing support. He'll be on again, I'm sure. He'll come back. Y'all showing him love like that. But I never thought I'd pull that one off, man. That's the best guest you can ask for, right? So hit the like button, subscribe for Cal McNair, man. We want to bring more guests on the show. Excuse me. But let's move on to the glad to be here. Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you for the support. Definitely check out my dude on Twitter. He's got a lot of good opinions to bring to the table. All right, but let's move on now and let's go with the head coach search. And again, I'm not saying that we should be panicking. That's not it. It's only day one. It is still early. We are giving Eberflus and Arthur Smith a look. Cool. So let's get into both of those guys and kind of their case for a head coach, right? Let's talk about it. What do you guys think? You like Eberflus? You like Arthur Smith? I'll give you my thoughts. First. I know y'all want Saleh, y'all want Dabo, y'all want EB, but we won't start with these guys. So starting with Eberflus, and I like Eberflus a lot, right? I like him a lot. He's my second best defensive guy in my opinion behind Saleh, and he's my fourth overall out of all the guys. He's my fourth overall. So if we end up with my fourth overall guy, I'm a happy guy, right? I think he's actually better at making in-game adjustments than Robert Saleh is. I'll put that out there. He's literally known for his second half adjustments. And I think he brings some of the same abilities that we love with Saleh, right? He brings some of the same abilities, the ability to coach up a defense. Our defense is what's losing us games right now. Matt Eberflus, you look at the job he's done with the Colts. Whoo, we want that too, right? They were 30th in defensive DVOA about 3 years ago. And, you pair Eberflus with a great GM who's going to help get him talent that he needs that fits his scheme, and you got something cooking, right? So I think that's another big thing that comes with Eberflus is the GM, right? Ed Dodds, him together. Ooh, that's a great combination. What's up, TJ? How you doing, my dude? Spot on. Yes, sir. And so I think another reason why we love Saleh is that he's a leader of men, right? He's going to bring that culture and he's going to do a great job with that. And Eberflus gets the same reviews, gets the same praise. but you don't hear about it as much because he's not seen on TV screaming and high-fiving everybody on the sideline and being a cheerleader like that. And cool, Robert Saleh does that. I'm not going to take that away from him. I'm not going to say that makes him a bad candidate, but I just don't really care about that. I don't really care about the visuals. We've seen what a hot-headed, emotional coach like that, like Bill O'Brien, we've seen that's not like a recipe for success, right? But Eberflus still gets those same reviews in the locker room, off the sidelines, out of the spotlight, right? He still gets those same reviews. And so I'm very, very high on Eberflus. What's up, everybody? Hey, you got to know, Marvin's the GOAT. Is Marvin in the chat today? If Marvin's in the chat today, oh, man. Oh, we going crazy. I really like that Arthur Smith works with what he has. Yeah, so let's get into Arthur Smith now. I do like Eberflus. Smith, he'd probably be like my third offensive guy behind Bieniemy, behind Dabble. I think he's done some really good things working with his personnel. Like, you have to talk about the fact that, yes, he has some great personnel, but he's using them to their strengths. He's not trying to make Derrick Henry something he's not. He's not trying to make Ryan Tannehill or A.J. Brown something that they're not. And so he'd fit that offensive mind that we want for Deshaun Watson and help elevate his game. I mean, you talk about what he's done for Ryan Tannehill. If he's doing that for Ryan Tannehill, what the hell, man, right? He's getting career seasons back-to-back out of Ryan Tannehill. And another thing I love about Arthur Smith is his red zone offense. Titans have number 2 red zone offense in the league this year, and it was number 1 last year. And you look at the Texans, I forget what they are. They're either 19th or 20th or 23rd. I don't remember the exact number anymore, but check it out. They're very low and they need help there. You can even just tell that by watching the games, right? They need help there. Arthur Smith specializes in that, and he would help with us because a lot of the red zone issues we're having right now is just horrible play calling, just horrible design. And so that would help. So those are kind of my 2 big main positives with Arthur Smith. But why is he kind of lower on the totem pole than the other guys? Because he's got some more question marks. Focusing on the offensive side of the ball first. Like, the Texans, they don't have a Derrick Henry. 31 other NFL teams, they don't have a Derrick Henry either. So how is Arthur Smith going to work without that Derrick Henry? And the bigger thing for me, honestly, is how is he going to work with a lesser offensive line? And particularly an offensive line that doesn't outside zone block very well. The Titans have a very solid outside zone blocking offensive line. Very, very good. And they've been able to coach up other guys to rotate them in. We saw even this last week, they were missing 2 starters, and it didn't matter. They're still able to coach that outside zone blocking very well. So is that Arthur Smith or is that the offensive line coach? I'd be leaning to the offensive line coach, right? But we just don't know. It's another unknown with him. And so that is very hard to replicate. That's what their entire system revolves around, is the outside zone run. And for outside zone, you need to block it well. We try it and we don't block it well, and it's not looking pretty, right? So can you replicate that with the Texans? I made a video on Dabble, and I think his scheme is super translatable to us. But I'm not feeling the same on Arthur Smith. So that's my pause with him. And then added on that, I have questions about his leadership. You don't hear the same rave reviews that you do with the other guys. I have questions about the staff that he'd put together, especially on the defensive side of the ball, because you look at the Titans, it's horrible. It's horrible. Everything's horrible there. Horrible. So big question mark for me there with Arthur Smith. Smith is my number 2 guy, offensive guy. Okay. Feel like Arthur Smith would advocate for us to grab a big catch radius wide receiver, get an A.J. Brown, get a Corey Davis. Yeah, I can see that for sure. All right, so those are kind of my thoughts on the day. Just to kind of wrap everything up, I'll take your guys' questions in a second here. But just to kind of wrap everything up, it is day 1. That's fine. Let's not, no reason to hit the panic button just yet. But there are things that we can be worried about. It's fine to be worried about things because this is a Texans organization that has never really given us reason to be 100% confident in them, right? Especially in making these big time decisions. So let's keep those things in mind. Keep the GM search in mind, but put it off on a little back burner for tonight. Just relax. Let's wait for tomorrow. Let's hear what names we're gonna interview, and we'll take it from there. But all right, if you guys got any questions now in the chat, definitely hit me up. What's up, my dude? You're in class, so you can't watch the whole thing. That's all good, man. I just appreciate you for coming through, even though you got class. I love the commitment, my guy. I think Dabble has quietly become my number 1. Ooh. I like that. I like it. If he didn't have the joke connection, I might be right there with you, my dude. I might be right there with you. Watson over Vic. Oh, I like it. I like it, Dan. I like it. I think Watson, man, he's going to win multiple MVPs, bro. He's going to win multiple MVPs. We got a donation in the chat. Thank you, Oscar Federico Jr. He says Salah will be a good head coach and defensive coach. Thank you for the $3. Appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, I think Salah. Look, I might not talk about Salah as much as I have been with these other recently guys, but I still like him a lot. He's still my kind of 1B behind Bieniemy. I still like him a lot. I would still definitely be very happy with him. The biggest argument for him, honestly, is that he's a leader of men, right? He's going to instill that culture. You heard Deshaun Watson in the presser today. They need a new culture. There's no culture right now. There's no chain of command. There's no responsibility. There's nothing. The franchise is in shambles. And Robert Saleh is the guy I am most confident in fixing that culture. Absolutely. Absolutely. And he's also someone who, is going to be willing to delegate. That's what I really think. People are already linking Mike LaFleur, the 49ers passing game coordinator, to him as his OC. Great. Let him handle everything. Don't even touch the offense. And then also on the defense, I think there's some good names there. D'Amico Ryans, right? He's their linebacker coach right now for the Niners, but could take that jump, right? So you never know with him as defensive coordinator. I also I think it's either John Kokorek or Chris Kokorek, but the Niners D-line coach. He's the one who's implemented the Niners defensive scheme, actually. And so it would be very likely that he also comes over as DC. One of him or D'Amico Ryans. In class, I like being English while you're streaming it. It's oh, my bad. I know, Dan, but hey, you're better than my guy Matt, my guy Matty. I'm mad at you, man. Get your sleep some other time. No, I'm kidding. But thank you, Dan, for coming through. I'm sorry it's late. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Will we get a lot of news tomorrow? I hope. I don't know. I got no crystal ball. I ain't no Cleopatra. I don't know. I hope, man. Why would Rabbit Solid not? Your guess is as best as mine. I wish I had Cal speaking in my ear, telling me everything. I wish, but I think, in terms of the coaches, we can use this excuse. In terms of the coaches, we can use this excuse because they are looking at the GMs first. That's what they want to do. They're going to get the GM first, so the GM has a say on who the head coach is, and they all link together. And I think that is the right move because you want them to be all linked in the same vision and share that same vision. So I think they're going about that the right way. I just question their process in hiring that GM. Dabble head coach and Anthony Lynn, OC. Ooh, that'd be nice. That would be nice. Anthony Lynn, he got fired from the Chargers today. And we got a lot of Dabble guys in the chat. I do think Anthony Lynn would be a great offensive coordinator. Maybe if one of the defensive guys, maybe not Matt Eberflus. Maybe that's the answer that we've been looking for Matt Eberflus's offensive coordinator, right? What grade do you give the Texan special team? Oh, A+. A. I'll give A. I was going to say A+, but then I'll say that we haven't done shit in the return game, right? So that's still a part of it. But y'all see that fake punt? Y'all see that fake punt this week? Okay. Now, that was honestly the most, blatantly obvious fake punt ever. I don't know how you can run AJ McCarron out there, and I don't know how the Titans didn't see it coming from a mile away, but hey, we'll take it. We will take it. You're good at what you do, my man. Thank you, Ray. Appreciate that, my dude. Thank you. Should we look at trading for someone like OBJ? Jay Williams. If the price is right, and that's going to kind of be my answer for a lot of these trades, if the price is right, his trade value is probably at an all-time low right now. So it could be a good time to buy. Definitely. I see where you're coming from. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry about that. OBJ, you go after him if Will Fuller isn't back on this team. That's really it. Because he's someone who needs to be heavily involved in the offense to really make a big impact. We've seen when they're trying to, with Cleveland, we've seen where they're trying to kind of split the targets with the wide receivers with him and Jarvis Landry, and they have a high octane running game. We'll see when he's less involved, he's less involved in it mentally as well. And so I think he's a guy you need to feed, you need to spotlight as your wide receiver one. And so if that's the case, and maybe you can get him for a late third round pick or an early fourth round pick, I'd pull the trigger. My guy, Dan, my guy. We got a new member, but one second, new member, one sec. No, I think we need to focus on an offensive head coach. Yep. You know it. But Charles Leon, thank you for joining the Texans Thoughts team. Newest member, appreciate you, my guy. Thank you. If you guys do want to join, it is a $3.99 monthly membership. You get access to a bunch of exclusive videos, exclusive Discord, some new things that I've got in the plans that I'm going to keep on the DL for now. But if you're already in the Discord, if you're already a member, you know what I'm talking about. And so that's some really exciting stuff. But definitely $3.99 a month, man. I mean, how much you pay for Netflix a month? How much you pay for all those other subscriptions, right? And think about how many hours you spend watching me, right? You love me, right? No, I'm playing. All right, I like this question because thoughts on Trent Kirkner being the apparent favorite due to Korn Ferry pushing him for the job. Yeah, so one of the things that people say about Korn Ferry is they go after the top guy and that's it. They kind of have their eyes set on them and that's it. And Trent Kirkner, I was doing my research last night and I actually like what I found. To give you guys some background on him, he handles more of the NFL side of the businesses for the Seahawks. So he's not the scout guy, although all their front office guys are kind of cross-trained, so they do a little bit of everything. But he mainly specializes in the NFL stuff. So trades, free agents, stuff like that. And he's credited, if I remember correctly, he's credited with the Jimmy Graham trade. He's credited with the Marshawn Lynch trade. He's also credited with the Michael Bennett signing and was it Cliff Averill? I believe it's the Cliff Averill signing as well. So I love to see that. I love to see when these candidates are actually credited with big time moves because you can look at all these different candidates from successful organizations like the Saints, like the Bills, like the Chiefs, whatever. The hell? Did y'all hear that? Oh my God. I don't know what that was. It was a scream outside. I don't know if someone just got murdered outside. What the hell? What was I saying? Yeah, so you can have all those guys from those big front offices, but if they're not credited with any moves, how do you know what they're actually responsible for? How do you know they're actually good at their job, right? So I like that with Kirkner. We know what he's doing, and I wouldn't be mad at the hire. He wouldn't be my top choice or maybe even in my top 5, but he's just outside of my top 5. I'd be okay with it. I wouldn't be that mad. I think we know that the Seahawks, they have a good culture as well. So I think that's another good benefit with him. Last stream you mentioned we have had a bad but manageable cap situation next year. What did you mean with manageable? Thanks, you're the best. Appreciate you, Joris. So yeah, manageable. Right now we are, I believe we're like 10 million in debt, if that's what you say, or over the cap, whatever. But it's manageable because if we cut or trade JJ Watt, I know it's gonna hurt, Whitney Merciless, Benardrick McKinney, who else is it? Nick Martin, Zach Fulton, Senio Clemente, Brandon Dunn, Darren Fells. 8 guys, 8 very realistic guys, probably not all of them, but at least most of them. And Brandon Dunn. Brandon Dunn's another one as well. We trade or cut those guys. Oh, and David Johnson. David Johnson's the last big one, of course. So 10 guys now. 10 guys. Trade or cut, that opens up $60 million in 2021. 60 million. Oh, Brandon Cooks as well. My bad. I keep forgetting. My bad. 60 million. So that's what I mean by manageable. A smart GM can do it, can get it done. I'm new to the channel. I've watched the video too, but what do you think would be our best GM hiring option? Welcome to the channel, my guy. Hope you enjoy. Hope you keep coming back for more. But Ed Dodds, assistant GM of the Texans, is my guy. He's done so much for them. He excels in the draft, in free agency, in trades, in contract extensions and signing, stuff like that. He does it all. He's Chris Ballard's right-hand man. He was successful when he was with the Seahawks as well during their Legion of Boom era. He was, quote-unquote, John Schneider's secret weapon, and he's had really great draft success with the Colts in mid to late rounds and to help rebuild that defense. So I think he is a mastermind in what he does, and I think he's also been given credit with so many different moves with signing Kenny Moore, Danico Autry, I'm blanking on the rest of them, but if you want to see my full thoughts on him, go check out TexansUnfiltered.com, where I wrote an article about him and why he's my number 1 candidate. All right, now I got to move up ahead a little bit because I am way behind on these comments because y'all be spamming the comments. I love it, but I'm also just a slow talker, and I want to talk to all y'all. When you man, and if Dabble, Salah, EB, and all on the board, you can only pick one person per head coach. Who is the guy? Dabble, Salah, EB, still EB. Still AB. He's still my 1A. It's close though. Those three are honestly like 1A, 1B, 1C. I'm pretty like equally happy on all of them. Dabble, if no joke, he's looking good, man. JJ won't leave us on such a bad season unless we get a good deal. That's true. Unless we send him to a contender or we send him to Pittsburgh and play with his brothers, it would be the right thing to do. It would be. I think it's sad, but Oscar, my guy. Jordan, you think JJ is staying with the Texans? Do you believe he's leaving somewhere else? Joe Brady up? Joe Brady? I'm not high on Joe Brady. Y'all know. If y'all don't know, watch a video on my channel, my thoughts on him. But let me get back to Oscar, my guy. I think he's leaving. I think there's a very good chance that he is leaving. It sucks. But he's just endured so much losing that unless the GM and head coach search, like we knock it out the park and he falls in love with them and they sell him on a vision of contending pretty quickly on a quick turnaround, right? Unless that happens, I think he's gone. And that sucks. We go. We got the Joe Brady interview on board. That's good. So, it seems like the Texans were kind of just late to the party. I know I like Matt Eberflus. Skip back to the part of the video where I talk about Matt Eberflus. If you want to rewatch it, and I'll talk about the praise for him. I like him. My bad, Matt. My bad. I was sidetracked. Okay, I'm trying to answer all these. Y'all got a lot of great questions. Jordan, please tell me why Anthony Weaver used Vernon Hart. That's an hour-long rant, man. I don't got that much time in the day. That's an hour-long rant, Cedric. No, but it's a chain of issues, starting with Garyon Conley being injured at outside cornerback, starting with them forcing Lonnie Johnson to go play safety. Now you got a hole on the outside cornerback, you go throw in Vernon Hargraves. Now you got a hole in the nickel, you go throw in Eric Murray, where he's playing at a worse position as well. So it's just this big, big cycle that was really, really avoidable. But, Anthony Weaver, he showed that he struggled a lot as a DC. I'll say that. So, yeah, I don't want him back. Don't like him back. Don't want him back whatsoever. I like Keith Butler. He'd be a good option. I don't know if he's ready for head coach yet, but I love him as a DC. Absolutely. He's got that Steelers culture. Hopefully he brings that. Hey, bud, what's up? Crosby, how you doing, my guy? How you doing? I think so. I think they tag him as well, franchise tag. I think he knows that he should know that he doesn't have the leverage to ask for a big deal, a big 15+ million deal, right? He should know because he's never played full season, right? But then he also probably doesn't want to take a team-friendly deal, a multi-year team-friendly deal, like a 10 mil a year, 2-3 year deal. I don't think he's going to want to take that. So the tag works for both sides. It's proven a deal for him, but we also get to keep him with Deshaun Watson and see if he can actually play a full season. Joe Brady. Y'all on the Joe Brady hype train? Just popped up. Why we asked for permission for an Airbnb interview? Because Cal is slow. Cal, you popped up again. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Late to the party, even though we've had a head start. Yup. Sad. Do a second in Juju. Hell yeah, I'll do a second in Juju for Watt. Juju, he would kill it with Deshaun Watson, man. He would kill it. I think a second is already what you want to get for JJ Watt. That's kind of the baseline of it. So if you add on Juju, oh my God. Yes, sir. Oh, I forgot to talk about this. Deshaun Watson wants Tim Kelly to stay. And so he's been praising Tim Kelly all year long, ever since he was going to take over as offensive coordinator, take that over from Bill O'Brien. He's been praising him all year long. And for the most part, I was very, very hesitant to believe him because he praised Bill O'Brien, right? So, as a quarterback, you're not going to throw nobody under the bus, especially the dude who is helping you try and be the best you can be, right? So that's what I kind of thought initially, but now reports that he actually called Cal McNair and put a good word in for Tim Kelly to keep his job, now it's got me thinking, okay, maybe Tim Kelly's maybe Deshaun Watson actually does like him and what he's doing behind the scenes. Now I think he has done good stuff for this offense. They're doing well, but he's also got a fair bit amount to work with Deshaun Watson, with Will Fuller, Brandon Cooks, and yeah, at the end of the year they had nothing to work with at all, and they're still doing pretty good. But I think there's also a lot of issues with him as an offensive play caller. I think number one, you look at our first drives. Your first drives are your scripted drives. It's what you worked all week on, and you should come out hot. That's a sign of prepared and well-coached teams if they come out hot on their first drive. Has that happened once this year? Once? I don't think we scored a touchdown. Maybe it was just one time against the Jags probably. But other than that, nothing on the first drives. That's purely on coaching. And then the other thing is the red zone offense. Horrible play calling. And that's on Tim Kelly as well. So I think that's where he needs to grow. He is a rookie. He has done well for a rookie. He has exceeded expectations, in my opinion. And he got room to grow. But Eric, my guy, Eric Bieniemy. But I'd be okay with Tim Kelly being like a passing game coordinator. People have thrown that idea out. I'll be down for that instead of a offensive coordinator. Double or Salah. A lot of double. Oh, it's my guy Ziad spamming the chat as usual. Are they already asking to interview head coaches if they're in a yes? That's what it's like. They're gonna say, oh, you can't have it both ways. You can't use the excuse that they're slow on the head coach search because they're looking for GMs. But then why are they interviewing head coaches in the first place then? If that's your excuse for the GMs, right? You can't have it both ways. So I'm confusing as well. I don't know, my dude. I don't know. Watch my video. Not TikTok boy. Who TikTok? Oh fuck. That better be in the contract. Put that shit in the contract. No Juju TikToks. I ain't about that. What's up, Ryan Brackenridge? Thank you for always supporting me, brother. I know. I remember you. I know y'all say like, hey, remember me when you blow up or whatever. I remember. Don't worry. Big news. Joe Brady has dropped. Fuck with you channel, bro. You're the reason why I still feel like Texans offense has potential. Thank you, brother. Fuck with you for fucking with me. I'm excited for this offseason, man. I'm excited. A lot of things to get hyped up about. Hopefully. Third round. I like Trey Sermon, Dan Best, but Dan the man, but not in the third round. There's better running backs. Do you think Conley's back next season? Prove a deal. Yep, prove a deal. He'll be back. He wants to be back. We want him. Faded, my guy, is excited about Joe Brady. He be spamming the chat. I'm not the highest on Joe Brady. I think I have, on top of the questions that I have about his experience, his lack of experience, the ability for him to kind of lead a locker room and be a leader at such a young age, there's not a lot of examples you can point to, especially someone at 31. Like even 31 is very different than 35 and 40, right? So I think he's just so young and so inexperienced that sure, he can be a good head coach in a couple years, but not right now. It's just too big of a risk for me to take. And on top of that, the big argument for Joe Brady is his offensive scheme, right? He's an offensive mastermind, right? Look at everything he's done. But when I watch the film on him, I'm just not convinced. I'm just not blown away. Does he do some good things? Yes, for sure. Has his success? Has he done some good things with the Panthers? Has he done good things with LSU? Yes. But it's not to the point where he's absolutely blowing me away with what he's done and the adjustments that he makes. And, it's just not at that point right now. Like it needs to be a 10 out of 10. His scheme needs to be a 10 out of 10 for me to overlook the rest of the question marks I have with him. And it's like a 5, 6, and so it's just not good enough. Should I make a TikTok? I can't speak. My bad. I can't speak. TikTok? Y'all on that TikTok game? Defensive coach. All right. I see a lot. This is still a big Big question with the Texans community. Offense or defense? Where you guys want to go? Put it in the chat. Offense or defense for a head coach? What you want? What you want? I'm very curious. Jordan, it's me. Odin, remember the teams want... Remember, 3 teams want JJ. The Steelers, the Bills, the Packers. Plus on that, what do you want out of them? So yeah, at the very least, it's a second-round pick. That's where the offers need to start. Ideally, you can get a first, but I don't think you can with JJ's age and injury history. So start with the second. Then try and get a third. If you can get a third and a second, I'm pulling the trigger. I'm sorry. But it's just the smart thing to do. We got to take the emotions out of it. And it's the smart thing to do. So that's ideally what I would want. I would settle for a 4th and maybe like a 6th as well from either of those teams. It really doesn't matter. Dan wants TikToks. Hey, Dan, we'll make TikToks in your aquarium. Don't worry. We'll be good. That's content right there. Defense. Damn, first 3 are defense. Oh, but offense coming back 3 in a row. Defense. No mercy wants offense all day. Offense off. Okay. Defense started off hot, but offense is coming back. And here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say about the whole defense versus offense arguments. I hear a lot of people say that you don't hire an offensive coach because the defense is what's losing us games. And that's absolutely factual, 100%. But there seems to be this idea that we hire an offensive coach and we just ignore the defensive side of the ball. That's not the case. If that's what your head coach does, they're not a good head coach in the first place. It doesn't matter what side of the ball they're on. If they're ignoring one entire half side of the ball, that's not good coaching. And it's more up to the GM, honestly, to help the other side of the ball, to help both sides of the ball with the personnel, right? So it's more up to the GM. Say you hire an offensive coach, whether you hire an EB or if you hire a Saleh, there needs to be talent, an influx of talent on the defensive side of the ball, no matter the head coach you hire, no matter if it's offensive or defensive, because talent is what's going to improve our defense more so than what a scheme will. Anthony Weaver talked all season about doing exotic things, blitzing more, and he did that. He did that on occasion. But we see that even with his exotic, aggressive, one-gap, blitz-heavy scheme, not much you can do with his personnel. And then Rack has taken over for this defense for some weeks, and he's back to his Rack things, being conservative. That don't work either. Not with this personnel. So either way, offensive or defensive head coach, you need more talent on the defensive side of the ball, period. And so it doesn't matter if you hire an offensive guy, they should not be ignoring the defensive side of the ball. Just the same thing with the defensive side of the ball. Everyone says, oh, you hire a defensive-minded guy, he's going to go get an offensive coordinator, and then boom, that's everything. Then he's not going to kill the offense, right? He's not going to damper that. But you have the same argument there then. If you're going to use the other argument to hold it against the offense, you got to hold it against the defense too and say, oh, well, maybe they're just going to ignore the offense. Maybe they're just not going to help Deshaun Watson out. Do we want to do that to Deshaun Watson? No. Right? So in my opinion, it really doesn't matter which way you go. Just get the right guy. Just get the best guy who's going to lead to the most team success. I did mention it, my guy. We got B-Mac and Zach playing man cover. We have Bill. Yeah, the use of the linebackers is not great. Not great. Joe Brady. I'm not high on Joe Brady. Yeah, where Marvin at? Come on, Marvin. Where he at, my guy? I want to join the Texan Slots team. Just need to get my check. LMAO. Hey, don't worry. No pressure. I'm not trying to ask y'all for money. I mean, get the bag and then join. Sure, go for it, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you always coming through for the streams and showing support either way. So it don't matter, man. Don't matter to me. Oh my God, Jared. One sec, Tom. I gotta get my guy. Okay, what's the plan on setting Whitney Merciless adrift on a Oh man, yeah, honestly, dude. Cast that dude away. Man, guy. He's not gonna be on the roster next year. I really just don't believe it. I don't believe he's gonna be on the roster next year. Not one bit. All right, Tom Haverford, my guy, Mark. Smart, good coach will not just abandon what's up. Thank you. Thank you. But my guy Frank, an OG, appreciate you, brother, for $5 showing Jordan some love. Thank you very much. Thank you. Y'all have been killing it on the donations, on the members recently. I really do appreciate it. It's amazing to kind of see the support that you guys have for my work and what I've done, and it's awesome, man. This is the dream. If I can make this a career one day, man, I'm gonna be the happiest motherfucker in the entire world. Holy shit, man. Sign me up. Frank in the house. Y'all know Corey in the house? Oh, are y'all too young for Corey in the house? I hope not. Corey in the house is great. We should. If y'all know Corey in the house, set the theme song to Frank in the house. Yeah. Is Caserio with the hyper? No. Nope. Go back to the beginning of the show and I'll rant about Caserio. Don't worry. Hottest department, unfiltered team. Hey, y'all represent. Y'all come through. The UK always comes through. I guess I shouldn't say UK, but Europe always comes through, man. I guess it is UK. Never mind. No, it's not. Is it? I'm horrible at geography. You still streaming weekly during the off season? Y'all want weekly streams? Y'all down? Let me know in the chat. I might be doing it. We'll see what the support's like. We'll see. Hell nah. Frank the GOAT. Frank is the GOAT, my guy. Yes, sir, Burr. Eric is my number one. Eric Bienemy still my number one. I've done my research. Look, there's a lot of people who will set their mind on one guy, one candidate right from the jump, and will just ride that the entire way, right? And, sure, fine, do that, but I just don't really see the point in not being open to your other options. If you have your favorite from the beginning, you do your research on your other guys, and you still come back to that same guy, fine. Totally fine. More than fine. Of course, I'm not going to hate on that whatsoever. But I just don't get not doing research and having an open mind on other guys. And that's what I'm trying to do. Y'all have seen with the videos. Y'all have seen I've looked at other guys. Some I'm happy with, some I'm not. And I still come back to Eric Bienemy. Still come back to him. So it is what it is, man. Dan the man says we kept D-Hop with the way Watson playing would go at least 13-3. Ooh. What y'all think? That's a good question. What y'all think our record would be if we kept DeAndre Hopkins? So it also means no David Johnson, and it also means no Ross Blacklock. What would our record be? How do I join the Texans Thoughts team? My guy, Matt. Excuse me, I'm having problems today. How do I join the Texans Thoughts team? You see the little join button beside the subscribe button. You can join the team, $3.99 a month subscription, tons of exclusive content, and a lot more, some big stuff coming soon that, if you join membership, you'll get in the Discord and you'll see what I'm talking about. But exciting stuff coming soon. Someone said, when are we interviewing? Oh, I'm so behind. My bad, guys. My bad. When are they interviewing Eberflus? Oh, why are they? The hope is Dodds eventually, but I don't know, man. I don't got a good question. Corey, that's my fave. Okay, Father Griffin got it. Corey in the house wasn't that. Tay, how can you say that, my guy? Corey in the house was great, man. But yes, Jay, can we get some love for Matt Schaub? He officially retired. This man gave us a lot of good seasons, and we should have damn won the damn Super Bowl that year. He got fucking injured, man. Oh my God. We were literally like, this man was a god. This man was Jesus throwing the ball. Holy, that should have been. No, it's all good. It's all good, my guy. I know we can't all make it for the entire thing. Weekly streams. All right. I got y'all. We'll do some weekly streams. Thank you. Pablo13 just subbed. Appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. Ooh, he's on the Brandon Staley train just like me. Ooh, yeah, Brandon Staley. Great defensive coordinator. Pure defensive coordinator. Pure X's and O's. Best of the bunch. No question. Now he's got other question marks like experience, who would put on his staff, his age as well. But that defensive scheme, man. Can I do a 2020 play calling film study of Tim Kelly? I could put that together. That could be something we do. Maybe if Deshaun gets his wish, and if Tim Kelly stays, then I will do that for sure. But if he's gone, then, is there really any point? For sure? All right, Frank. Frank said what Frank wants happens. What Franks wants happens. I got you, brother. I'm so behind. Y'all be spam. Oh, I'm so behind. I just saw what y'all been saying about the records. My bad. 7-9, 7-9. So I had a few wins, but for the most part, 9-7. For the most part, we're not gonna be making the playoffs. We're not gonna be at 16-0. Facts. 16. Hey, next 16-0 next year. 16, 19-0 next year. Next 19-0. I don't think Deshaun is absolutely. I'm so far behind. I gotta catch up. My bad, y'all. My bad. Tulane made Chad. Yeah, exactly. He's elevating talent, man. He's elevating talent. And okay. That's respect. That's the respect. That's so Raven was definitely better. That's so Raven was a classic, my guy. Oh my God, so good. And all the times we didn't career in the red zone, Hawk would get it. That's true. He would definitely help our red zone offense. But welcome to the fan, Pablo. Y'all are the best because y'all are just so welcoming. Y'all like literally. Thank you, Paul. Thank you as well, Paul. Thank you, my guy. But y'all are always just so welcoming to other guys in this community. I love that we're building that community. But what was I going to say? Frank, was it Frank that said he wouldn't have grown? Yes. I don't think Deshaun Watson would have grown like he has. I think that's definitely a huge argument to that. I've made that argument as well, where, early in his career, you could see at times where he was a little bit, I want to say dependent, but not fully dependent on DeAndre Hopkins. But like when you have a wide receiver one of that caliber, of the superstar caliber that Nuke was and still is, of course you're going to want to lean on him, especially as a young quarterback. But the thing is, can that stunt your development? Absolutely. Absolutely, it can. If you're never making that next step in your progressions, where you're not just staring down DeAndre Hopkins, where now Deshaun Watson is looking all around the damn field. He is scanning like a damn robot all around the field. So there's definitely an argument to be made that part of that was forced onto him because of no more DeAndre Hopkins. But there's also the argument that he just naturally made that progression. And we'll never know. It'll always be a question. But I definitely hear where you're coming from, and I kind of echo your same thoughts. And if you actually look at the Cardinals, their offense has been struggling, and Kyler Murray hasn't been maybe who people thought that he was. And one of the interesting things that I've seen recently is, the next gen stats. When they show kind of the chart of where the passes go and where people run their routes. If you look at DeAndre Hopkins, they primarily line him up on the left side of the football field, and he runs a lot of short, shallow routes for them. That's how they're using him. And then you also, if you overlay that with Kyler Murray's passing chart, you see so many of his passes are to that left side, to DeAndre Hopkins. And so obviously that's because DeAndre Hopkins garners a lot of attention, and rightfully so, but it also shows how reliant Kyler Murray is on DeAndre Hopkins. So there's a perfect case study for you. There's a perfect case study. Will Kyler Murray get better with DeAndre Hopkins? Will he help elevate his game, take it to that next level where he's scanning all around the field like Deshaun Watson? Or will it kind of hinder him? Will he always kind of be more focused on DeAndre Hopkins? It's interesting. It's definitely a conversation. You can do a collab with Mr. 713 or Mr. Mediocre. Hey, maybe we'll work on that. Maybe we'll work on that. 713 Jordan and Mediocre. Ooh. Them YouTubers. That's the gang right there. Maybe we'll work something out. Maybe. Random question. Top 5 YouTubers. Make sure. Hey, Frank's my guy. Frank's like my assistant GM or something. So that's kind of my top 3. Most guys I watch. Let's keep it going. Y'all are always showing love in the streams, man. I always say to myself, this could be a short stream. I'm going to be on there in 20, 25, 30 minutes. It always ends up being an hour or more. Love it, guys. What's your favorite sports moment, not football related? I'm trying to think which Lakers ring was my favorite. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's so tough, bro. One of the times Lakers won the ring, not this last one, but one of the ones with Kobe. Definitely best moments ever. Like it was literally surreal. Like the joy that you can get from winning a championship, man, it is a high. Holy shit. Oh my Lord. Crazy. Hey, Ryan, if you got the connects, my guy, hook a brother up. Look at brother. That'd be the dream. What's up, Mario from Mexico? What's up, my guy? What's up? Earl Thomas or stay with Murray? Oh, give me Earl Thomas. Give him a chance, man. Give him a chance. He sat out this year. He's learned from his mistakes. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. Best crossover since I'm Hey, bro, wouldn't that be fire? Me and Brett can talk about the Texans, man. Me and Brett can rant about the Texans, how much they make us feel pain. It might be mine a little bit. My bad. It might be mine a little bit. I don't know. But if no one else said it, then that'll be good. Discord is fire. Discord's fire, bro. Join Texan Slots team. Discord is fire. You think Lonnie will make it as a safety? If we hire the right DB coach, yep, because he's got all the tools. He's got the work ethic. He's got the athleticism to put it all together. And I'm going to have a video for y'all. Y'all wanted it, so I'm going to bring it to you, but a video on Lonnie Johnson and kind of his growth at safety. I said I was going to have a Zach Cunningham video for you guys this week. I lied. I think I'm going to save that for a little bit later, a couple weeks. But I will have a Lonnie Johnson video. That would be... Y'all want that. Y'all seem to really want that. So I'll get you. I got you. Oh, fuck. My bad. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. My Wi-Fi. I'm going to get Ethernet at my place when I go back to school. Back in Vancouver, I'm going to hook up Ethernet and hopefully it will be better. How do I join the Discord? You see the little join button below the video. Beside the subscribe button. Join video. It's join button. Join the Texan Slots team. It's a membership. $3.99 a month. But you get more than just the Discord. You get a bunch of monthly exclusive videos. I'm doing a lot of NFL draft videos as well. There's already, I believe, like about 20 guys up there that I've done film breakdowns on. So you get that as well. You'll get access to the exclusive Discord. Like I said, you're going to hit me up on game day. We'll talk game day. We'll talk any day of the week, honestly. Just like a big group chat where we can be friends and talk about whatever you want. And then definitely some future stuff that'll make the streaming experience more interactive and more fun as well. That's definitely going to be a big part of it moving forward. Nah, I heard that dude Texan Optimus. I heard he's just chasing clout. I'm playing, Matt. I'm playing. I'm playing, man. I'm playing. I'm sorry, my guy. I'm sorry. What's going on, my guy? How are you? I'm doing good. It could be better, but hey, we alive. It's 2021 and we're alive and we're moving on to bigger and better things. That's what we're doing. There you go. Sam Fisher knows. 2010, Game 7. Fuck the Celtics. Can we at least agree on one thing? Maybe you're not a Lakers fan, but fuck the Celtics at least. Definitely, my guy. Thank you for the $3.99, Sam Fisher. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you, bro. Show that love, like Frank says. Oh my God, y'all are great. Y'all are the best, man. Sam the Goats. Yeah, I had to do it to you, man. I know, but still love him with cousin. Okay, Rockets fans. I can't even think about Rockets fans, man. It's too much. Fuck the Colts and Celtics. And I wish we could draft our Derrick Henry for the Titans draft him. Man. Imagine Derrick Henry on this team. Or imagine we get Najee Harris. Ooh, Najee Harris would be fun, man. Go get Arthur Smith and you got Titans 2.0. I'm playing. I feel like he skips my bad, Alpha. I'll get your next question. I will look for you. My bad. I'm sorry. Hit question. I'm not answering any other question until you list your question. What's your question? I got you. Not answering. I'm looking at the rest of the things, but I'm gonna answer your question next. I'm sorry. But I'm answering Alpha's question. FTCC. That's a good little thing. Skipped Harden over LeBron. Enough said. All right. Okay. Alpha's question. We replaced Deshaun with Mahomes. Will we win a chance? Alpha. That was your question all along? Deshaun Watson's a better damn quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. Come on now, man. Deshaun Watson's a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. Absolutely. I think he proved that this year, that he's had way less to work with, and he's done better. He's had a better season than Patrick Mahomes. So I'm not trading Deshaun Watson for nobody. Fuck the Colts and the Warriors. Yeah, I'm not big with Warrior fans either. Texan just requested Henry with Joe Brady. Not a fan either, my guy. Not a fan either. What was one thing you were very wrong about this season? Hell, I thought we were going to make the playoffs. I was wrong about that. You guys want to watch my season prediction video and laugh at me about all my wrong takes? Go for it. I think I said we'd be a 10-6 or 11-5. Very, very wrong about that. And I'll own up to that. I'll take responsibility for that. I don't think anyone saw us doing this bad, but I'll definitely own up to that. Did not see this many things going wrong. Did not see the offensive line being horrible. Did not see all of our injuries and regression on defense. Did not see Bill O'Brien being this big of a burden, right? It was tough. It's tough. It's tough. Amen, brother. Oh, okay. You're with me. Okay, good. Let's talk head coach, Bieniemy or Dabble, better and why. I'm literally going to be on here all night if y'all keep asking me these fire questions. I think Bieniemy is a better leader than Dabble is. That's kind of why he's also at my top of the list, is because he's also seen as a great leader. He also has amazing reviews from players, from Chiefs insiders that tell you that they always want to play for Bieniemy. They love him as a leader. And so that's a big part of the equation for me as well. And he's learned from the best. He's learned from Andy Reid. He knows from the best. So I think that's what has him above Dabble for me. But they're both very, 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 very good candidates. Will McClay. I like Will McClay. He's drafted very, very well for the Cowboys. I think it's important who he brings with him, because the Cowboys, they don't do very well with like free agency and with contracts. Look at that Zeke contract. Look at the fact that they haven't paid Dak yet. I don't know about their contract decision, but then also Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones makes it a bit of a question mark, is how much are any of those executives involved when you got Jerry Jones just kind of doing his own thing, right? So, yeah. No, faded. No. I ain't traded him for a damn. I shouldn't say that. No, never mind. I'm supposed to say something not okay. I thought our O-line would be a top 10 offensive line. I thought they'd be borderline top 10 O-line as well, man. The thing is that we still didn't have a pass rush. And as high as I am on Conley, there's only so much a great cornerback can do when you don't have a pass rush, right? Fuller as well. There's just so many, like literally everything that could have went wrong. Literally everything. The GOAT didn't get the snaps that he deserves. That's another big thing. Oh my God. When do you think we win the Super Bowl? That's a tough question, man. I think we'll be in contention, in like Super Bowl contention, maybe in 3 years. That's a very realistic timeline, I think. Playoffs as soon as next year possible. Definitely in 2 years. Definitely playoffs in 2 years. Just because of how tough it is with the AFC South. But Super Bowl is going to take a little bit longer. Not all night. It's 2 a.m. Look at Dan. Dan coming through, even though he's about to have less than 7 hours of sleep. Appreciate you, my guy. Hey, the aquarium can wait. Right? Send someone else in. Call him sick. What you think about bringing Christian Covington back? Has he been good? Recently? I don't think so. Has he? Andre Johnson or D-Hop? Dre. I think there's some recency bias with DeAndre Hopkins, so we kind of forget about how great and goated Andre Johnson was, man. Holy. Dan the Man. This is by Dan the Man. Dan the Man knows. Hey, Sam Fisher is our largest donor of the day. Oh my Lord. He's doubling up on them. And hey, don't worry, you donate, I'm gonna read your comment 100%. I will not miss that shit. That shit highlighted in red for me. Texans requested an interview for Joe Brady. Thoughts? THOTS. Thoughts. So I talked about it before, but it's all good. You paid money, so I'm gonna answer it again. Joe Brady's not one of my favorite candidates. He's not in my top 5. He's borderline top 10. And for a couple reasons. Number one, inexperience. Only 1 year as an offensive coordinator. Only 1 year as a passing game coordinator for LSU. And I think he has 2 years as an offensive assistant for the Saints. Not a great thing to work with. You need experience. In my opinion, experience is one of the biggest things that you need, because experience is the only way that you can learn from your mistakes and get better. And so I think it's just too soon with Joe Brady for him to be hired during this year. Will he be a good head coach in 3 to 5 years? Sure, absolutely. I can see it happening, but he's just so young right now, so inexperienced. It's very risky for me. Number 2 is how good of a leader he can be. Very, very, very questionable on that, because he is so young. Can he command a locker room where some of the guys are older than him, right? 31 is very, very young. That would be unprecedented. So that's a question mark for me. Another one is, what staff would he bring with him? Carolina, not a lot of good answers. LSU, not a lot of good answers. Is someone from the Saints that he was with like 5 years ago, are they going to come with him? I don't know. Why would they leave the Saints for the Texans, right? So staff as well. And then lastly, the scheme, it just doesn't blow me away. If you really want to see my deep answers on that and show it with the film, check out the video on my channel, Joe Brady Breakdown, why I'm not that high on his scheme. All right. Thank you, my guy, Sam. Sam is the GOAT of the video, my guy. Oh, my Lord. Damn, it's 3 a.m. here in Germany. It's getting late. Hey, Manuel, if you got to go to bed, I understand. It's all good. I appreciate you for coming in the first place. Thank you, my guy. Brian Wilson. Yep, Sam the GOAT. Sam the GOAT, man. I'm not sleeping until this ends. Y'all, no, Dan, don't do that, because now I feel bad. I gotta end this for you, for your sanity, my guy. Pass on Joe Brady. Yup. Bring in King Brick. The door. Y'all see the door right there? Actually, that's not actually my door. It's my closet. But y'all see the door, right? Where is it? That way? Why can't I point properly? That way. My finger don't bend that way. But that door in the corner, beside the TV-ish thing. That is the door. And you can leave, King Brick. I'm playing. I know you probably think it's a joke. I know you probably say it's a joke. I'm playing. When JJ retires, make him D-line coach. Ooh, I like that idea. That's something we've been talking about in the Discord. I like that idea, man. I like that idea. There's no one who has more heart and passion than anyone. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. Oh my God. Did nobody else see that amazing spin move? I'm going to tweet it out later. I'm going to tweet it out probably tomorrow morning. But did no one else see the amazing spin move that Jacob Martin, the GOAT, put on the right tackle on the final play of the game? He was a hair away from sacking motherfucking Ryan Tannehill before he threw that ball. A hair away, bro. So fucking close. And if he had that sack, I would have fucking stripped naked and ran down the street and been screaming my balls off. Holy shit. And it's freezing fucking cold here in Canada, man. Oh my God, that would have been amazing. If he had the game-sealing sack to spoil the Titans season to end the year, holy fuck, I would have went mental. I would have went mental. He had a beautiful, oh my God, man. Oh my God, King just left the chat. My bad, King, come back. My bad, King. We should bring Jonathan Joseph in as a DB coach. I'd be cool with that. I like him. There. He can teach some guys some things. Definitely. I think we should hire that Adam. Jorge. How do you pronounce your name? Mr. Trevino. The door. My bad, King. Man. They did Jacob Martin so wrong this season. So wrong by not giving him the snaps that he deserves. And when they did give him the snaps that he deserves, they played him in the interior or they had him dropping coverage. Fucking horrible. Hey, Dam, I'm in Toronto. I've been in Toronto all my life. In Oakville, particularly, if you know where that is. No one ever knows where that is, but Oakville, Ontario. Right now, that's where I was born and raised, but I do go to Vancouver for university. So that's where I'll be. That's where I normally am. That's why this room changes every 5 dang days, every 5 videos. But yeah, Frank said, Sam, I raise you, yo, 2 399s. He said, I raise you, yo, 399s. I can't speak. There's too many numbers. I'm not a numbers guy. I'm Asian. What the fuck? I should know numbers. I raise you, yo, 4 + 4, $8. And I put 5 on your head on top of the 5 I already put down. Frank the GOAT. Frank the new GOAT. I'm sorry, Sam. Frank the new GOAT. I'm sorry. He had to do it to you. Ariz is Canadian? Where you at, Ariz? Where you at? Let's link. Ariz has always been commenting on the videos. Appreciate you for the support, my dude. All right, the Jack's by my man Doug. We should find a place down in Houston. Hey, he can be the janitor. Sure. Matt Eberflus will play Jacob, but yes, Matt Eberflus absolutely will. Eberflus knows so well how to use his personnel to their strength. So well, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So much better than everything we've dealt with recently. Hire Bill O'Brien, at least then we don't get heartbroken. Dan? The door. Go to sleep, Dan. Go to sleep, Dan. I love me some Drake, my guy. Love me some Drake, my guy. Big Drake fan. Big Drake fan. Big Drake fan. Canadian. And he makes good music, man. Just good music to vibe to. Good music to vibe to, man. He knows how to make hits. Knows how to make hits. We moved to H-Town. Oh, my guy. Come back to Canada. Should I move to H-Town? Okay, this is actually perfect. Coming from a Canadian, should I move to H-Town? Because I've been thinking about it. It's popped up in my mind because real estate in fucking Vancouver is horrible. Horrible. But I heard some good things about Houston. Heard some good things about real estate in Houston. That could be the move later down in the road. That could be the move. Matt Orsalo could elevate him. Absolutely. Nick Saban will probably, yeah. That's honestly the fucking funniest thing I've heard all day. Honestly, when I saw that, holy bro, like he just wants someone to ruin his offense. I guess that's what he wants. Okay, cool. Have fun with that, Saban. Have fun with that. The door. Carlos knows it. The door. Dan just left chat. When you Dan, sleep deprivation. Yes, for Houston. Yes, move to Houston. Move to H-Town. Hey, we moved to H-Town. We're doing link ups all day. We come together, watch the games live or whatever. You better hate cold weather. Oh, I hate cold weather, bro. I hate the cold, Frank. I hate it. That's why I wanted to get out of Toronto and why I moved to Vancouver, because I was told it wasn't going to be freaking snowing all the time. Houston is cheap as hell. Hey, that's what I need, my guy. My bank account ain't looking so good. That's what I need, my guy. I know. I feel you. Don't worry, Dan. Don't worry. You can stay, Dan. You can stay. You won't be shown the door. Don't worry. That's so true, bro. That's so true. People will be at my neck. I'm a real estate agent in Houston. Hey, you can hook me up, my guy. Thank you. You're like, oh, I love it hot, bro. Love it hot. Super hot. I'm down with that. I want somewhere warm. I want somewhere hot. Definitely down for that. Frank? Are you trying to get the door treatment, Frank? Are you trying to get the door treatment, Frank? You know where it is. Dan's moving. Hey, Dan, let me know when you moving. I'm going to move with you. We'll build a new aquarium there. Houston suburbs, the way to be. It never snows here, but I miss the snow. I don't get the hype with the snow, man. It just ruins my day. The door. Oh, knows. You're a Raps fan? I was kind of not. I mean, it's hard to not be a fan of the team that you're with, but like I don't fuck with the whole two teams type of thing. So I'm a Lakers fan through and through. But was I happy when the Raps won the championship? Absolutely. Do I love Kyle Lowry? Did I love DeMar DeRozan? All those guys? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I absolutely love it. The door. No one is safe, Frank. No one is safe. Not even team members. No one is safe from the door. No one is safe. Frank's not. Okay. Oh, he said lol JK. Aquarium. Hell yeah, bro. Everyone, it don't matter, bro. It don't matter. I don't care if you pay $4. It don't matter. No one is safe. You got a bad opinion, you get the door. You get I can't do this because it's like mirrored. So there you go. Door. You're good. Nah, y'all just doing this on purpose now. To get the door. Ziad. Y'all all get in the door. My door's gonna be falling off, bro, at this point. Holy shit, man. Off topic. Hey, nothing off topic when you a Texans thoughts team member. It's always a mouthful for me, man. I gotta rebrand that shit. Off topic, Randy Moss versus Deion Sanders, a game-winning drive. Who wins? Ooh, that's fire, bro. That's a great question. I think it's Randy Moss, man. I think I gotta go Randy Moss. They're both the GOAT. They're both the GOAT. Maybe there's a bit more of a conversation for Jerry Rice, but man, I gotta go Randy. I gotta go Randy, man. I love Randy. The door isn't even safe from the door. The door is not. No one is safe. Not even the door. Hell, I'm not even safe from the door, bro. I make a bad take. If y'all hear me, give the bad take. Send me to the door. Y'all know where it is. The door. Of course, Frank. Frank, I'm considering sending you to the door just for even asking that. Okay, the only person who is safe from the door is Jacob the Goat Martin. That's it. That is it. What made you a Texans fan? I get this question a lot, and it's funny because who the fuck, an Asian Canadian Texans fan? Who? Y'all probably didn't believe me. Y'all probably think I'm just doing this to get paid, to get a bag or something. But no. I wish I had an amazing story. I really wish I did. I wish JJ Watt saved my life, and I've been forever grateful for him. I wish that was the case. But honestly, just the first ever football game I ever watched, it was the Texans versus Titans. And I don't know why the hell they were on primetime TV. I'm pretty sure it's a very meaningless game. But Texans versus Titans, first game ever. And so I didn't really know what football really was. I had no expectations going into it. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know really what was great or what wasn't. But then when you watch Andre Johnson and you watch Arian Foster, man, and you watch them, they just wiped the floor with the tits that day. They wiped the floor with them. They were doing inhumane things that they should get sent to jail for to them. It was just amazing to watch. Just to think about a young kid seeing professional athletes for the first time, and think about how amazed you were when you really first saw that for the first time. And so they just made me fall in love with the game, just to be able to see how great they were, how special of athletes they were. I thought that was the most fun thing ever to watch. And so since they really introduced me to the sport, I've been loyal to them ever since. That's really what it is, man. It's really what it is. Frank says Moss as well. Cal sucks. Cal does suck. Wait, you're talking about Cal McNair, right? Yeah, okay. Gotta catch up now. Who's the QB? That's a big question, man. That's a big question. Kiki, Dan, what the hell, man? Dan does need sleep, man. Dan's already been sent to the door once, man. Dan's already out the door. Dan's trying to. Oh my lord, Dan. He wins between Jerry Rice and Dion. I go Dion. Dion is Dion the GOAT quarterback, bro. Dion the GOAT cornerback. I think the thing with Jerry Rice is everyone says maybe he wasn't the greatest athlete. He's still an amazing athlete, but he's not on Randy Moss level. And so for me, that's what kind of put Randy Moss over the top of Dion, because Dion's an amazing athlete, right? He's an amazing athlete, but Randy Moss is too. So he can match that, if not better. And so that's where I kind of lean Randy. But with Jerry Rice, Dion he winning. Crazy how watching that one game changed the future, honestly, bro. Could you imagine if I was watching something else? I can't even think of a show. But yeah, honestly, it changed everything. I would not be here today if I wasn't watching that. Definitely not. I'm a Texans fan because I have a mate who went to Texas Tech with Kiki. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Honestly, damn. I don't got a ball, bro. My guy. I'm sorry. I can't dunk it. Can you please see a dunk on that small hoop, bro? I feel you joined the passion of a team making you the go for them. I saw JJ play and I fell in love. Exactly, man. You feel me, Odin. It's crazy. It can be so crazy, so joyful watching something that you learn to love, man. I can't, I'm tripping on my words because I can't even think about it, but it's just so crazy, man. It's just so. The door, J-Rob. The door. My fucking God. These people. Chad, man. Chad. How'd you become a Lakers fan? kind of the same thing. I guess not the same thing, but my uncle, when he lived with us when I was really young, he was a Lakers fan. He was a Kobe fan, and so he kind of put me on. He showed me games of them. We played on 2K. It was always the Lakers. He'd always try and be the Lakers. I'm like, damn, I got to stop losing to these dang Lakers. They must be so damn good. And so he kind of put me on the Lakers. He put me on Kobe Bryant, and I've been in love ever since. I love what Kobe means as a person, as an athlete, just as an individual, really, and the grind that he puts into the game. He's really just someone who has been such a role model for me, just to teach me to work hard and all that great stuff. So that's kind of how I became a Laker fan. Make a ball. Okay, next time I get a ball and I'll dunk for y'all. I'll dunk for you, Alpha. If you come back next stream and you ask again, I got you. The film, don't lie though. Say it in the chat. Hey, my guy James is in the building. James is the happiest guy right now. Oh my God, the door, man, the door. But James is definitely James is the happiest man on earth right now. And if you don't know who James Carlson is, but he is the founder and host of Texans Unfiltered, the kind of, I don't even know what to say, the company that I work for, the podcast, website, everything. Great guy. You definitely have to check out his work. Follow him on Twitter, everything. Check out the website, check out the pod. But he is the number one Joe Brady fan. He's the number one Joe Brady fan. He won't let me send the fuck. Dan, get your shit together, James. James, the door. If you can't send the super chat, the door. The chat knows. Chat knows this joke. Maybe you don't though. Chat knows. But yeah, he's high, man. He's probably running around his house naked. He's high, man. He's high on that Joe Brady smoke. Canadian who sports 2,000 teams. I can't say. Hey man. What football teams really got to cheer for up here in Canada? I am watching the CFL. I'm not watching that. That's a joke. CFL's a joke, man. CFL's a joke. Big Kobe Bryant fan. James is the GOAT. Definitely my guy. Says Arrow. It's all good. You send me enough money. It's all good. Don't worry, brother. Found James' YouTube just today. Yeah, check out Texans Unfiltered on YouTube as well. It's where all the podcasts are posted. What's your honest opinion of Kaimi? So Kaimi's a good kicker. Thank God he came in clutch for us last game, or else I would have had some pretty bad words for him to say today. But he's a good kicker. I just worry about the fact that he's very inconsistent. If it's anything past 50 yards. If it's under 50 yards, he's good. He's cooking. Especially under 40 yards, he's one of the best in the league. But past 50, and that's when you really need to, that's what really separates the good kickers from the elite ones, right? So you need to be good from past 50 as well. And he's not. He's inconsistent there. And so if you're going to be paying him top three kicker money, he needs to be good there, man. So it's all about context. If he wasn't making as much as he was, I'd have glowing reviews about him. Would be totally happy. But when you're paying a position like kicker, which is not a premium position, not a position that you want to have to pay big money for, when you are doing that, I expect you to be elite. I expect you to be worth that contract, right? Just my honest thoughts on. Did I just bite my lip? Why is my lip bleeding? That's my honest thoughts on Kaimi, man. Oh my Lord, it's an hour and a half. Thank you all for coming through. If you've been here from the minute it started, or if you just came through, doesn't matter. Appreciate you all definitely for riding with me. We're gonna go to an hour and a half so that Dan can get some sleep. So Dan the man cannot be super tired tomorrow. We'll go to an hour and a half. That's where I'm cutting off. I'm calling it. I have no option. I don't play football and basketball over here. Yeah, that's tough, man. You got it rough. And whew, I don't watch anime, Tay. People keep telling me to get into anime. What's okay? If you can only recommend one anime show to me, Tay, what would it be? One show only. How do you feel about taking a look at Sherman and AJ Green? I take a look at it. I think a very viable option this year is kind of loading up on these vets to get you, while the cap situation, while we try and manage that and get off some of our shitty contracts, load up on these 1 year, 2 year prove it veteran deals and make it work. I'd be happy with Richard Sherman if Robert Saleh's the guy. I think he's the guy to definitely maximize him, to use him to his best. And I would be very, very happy with I meant to say I wouldn't be very happy with AJ Green though, because I think he's nearing the end of his career. Everything I've heard from Bengals people is that he's kind of washed. Joe Brady. Hey, James wants Joe Brady to flash him. Thank you for the $10, James. Always my number one supporter. Appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, he wants to do some things to Joe Brady. I'm sure he does. But this is James' day, so we're not gonna take it away from him, man. James the GOAT, absolutely. Anime garbage, anime trash. Seven Deadly Sins. We got Naruto. Naruto the one, huh? Naruto the one. Big man James with the $10. I want to see them. I want to see what? Joe Brady's his stuff? High school dad. Okay, we got a lot of one. Okay, you know what? I got my notepad right here. I'm writing them down. 7 Deadly Sins. We got Naruto for my guy Tay Dime. And we got High School Dad for my guy Father Griffin. High School Dad. I will check out. I feel like Naruto is like such a thing that like you can't just give it one episode. Am I right? Like you have to kind of like dive into it and really give it a chance. Am I right about that, Tay? Am I right about that? Do I know who owns Everything Texans Instagram? I mean, I know he's also Everything Texans on Twitter. I don't know anything else about who owns it though. One Piece. I have heard good things about One Piece. Do you have updates for us on the Deshaun Watson injury? I don't think he's injured at all, is he? I don't think he's injured at all, is he? I don't think he got injured at all. Another $10. Another $10 because James is the GOAT of the stream because he's the new highest donor, $20. This has been probably the biggest donations we've had all year. Thank you guys for the support. Appreciate it big time. I want you to talk about Joe Brady being the GOAT. Hey, you throw another $10 in, I might. No, I'm kidding. Okay. I've talked about the negatives. You probably missed it, James, but I talked about why I'm kind of against him before. You've heard it. I've talked to you about it already. We've debated it before. That's fine. That's totally good. James got mad bread. Oh, James loaded, man. James. I'm kidding. Okay. The positive with Joe Brady, because there are most definitely positives. I'm not trying to say that we shouldn't even interview him. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say that he'll never be a good head coach. Not trying to say that. There's definitely the arguments for him is, I talk about his age and his lack of experience kind of being a bad thing. But the other side of the story is that with these young guys, and this is a big thing that James has preached, is that with these young guys, they're going to be more willing to adapt and to learn the new NFL trends as we progress. They're willing to adapt, right? It's much harder for someone who has his way of doing things that he's been doing for 20 plus years to change. Right? It's much harder for that to happen. But Joe Brady, he's open. He should be open to things. That's the kind of idea with going with a young, offensive-minded head coach, right? He could be the next Sean McVay. That is what you're trying to hope on. That is the lottery ticket you're trying to punch, right? I get that. And he could be the guy to elevate Deshaun Watson. He could be. He's had success with Joe Burrow and LSU, not the best with Teddy Bridgewater. And Teddy Bridgewater is not an amazing quarterback. He's no Deshaun Watson. He's no Baker Mayfield even. He's probably a bottom 12 quarterback in the NFL. That's probably what I would say. Bottom 12, probably just around there. Yeah, about 20th maybe in the league, something like that. Not great, not horrible either. But for him to kind of improve that Panthers offense in his rookie year as a coordinator is definitely something to take note of. They did, I believe, have 4 weapons who were 1,000 yards this season. 1,000 yards. It was DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, Curtis Samuel, and Mike Davis, the running back. And so DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson, they've been DJ Moore's been 1,000 yards before, I believe. Robbie Anderson hasn't, but he's also been playing with the Jets. I think those two guys are very talented. But what he's done with Curtis Samuel, I think, is a big, big thing. The way that he's used him to his strengths, getting him involved in the passing game, getting him little dump-offs, jet sweeps to get involved in the running game. That's really good. His work with Curtis Samuel is honestly one of the biggest things about his scheme that's been great, because that shows using the personnel to their strengths. So that's good. And then Mike Davis, that run game, I think a lot of it is because other teams are playing the pass so much, to be honest, that they're just kind of lightening the box. And because the Carolina Panthers have a horrible offensive line, but hey, he got results in his first year, so I think that's something to look forward to. What's up, Sam? Sam in the chat. Thank you, my guy, for coming through. Yeah, you do understand it, kind of. Yeah, you do to understand. Oh yeah, Naruto, right? Yeah. Okay, I'll look at it for you, Tay. I'll look at it. I got nothing to do, man. It's Christmas break. I got nothing to do other than make videos and watch Naruto. Hey, man. Well, money well spent. Am I right? Money well spent. EB number 1. Have a great evening, fellas. What's up? Peace out, Frank. Thank you for always coming through, brother. Definitely come hang out with us on Discord. It's a good time. It's a good time. Ariz for GM. I'm sold. Ooh, Ariz spitting facts. What's he saying? Whitney Merciless, Brendan Scarlett, Brandon Denver. There's a lot of names, man. Cut them all, I'm guessing. Oh, just trade them all for Kareem Hunt, OBJ, Joel Bitonio, first rounder, and Earl Thomas. Sounds pretty good to me. All right, I'm gonna go to these last couple comments, and then we're ending it. We're ending it so Dan can get some sleep. We're ending it. Thoughts on the ending to the Eagles game? It's kind of BS what they did to Jalen Hurts. It's some BS. I'll leave it at that. They did him wrong. They did the franchise and the fans wrong with that decision. Is Marvin here? You playing me. You're just being nice to Marvin. All right. Hey, Marvin's also safe from the door. I mean, I'd rather have Joe Brady over the Pats. Yeah, sure. I'd rather have Joe Brady over Josh McDaniels. Definitely. Last one to end the night on a high note. Jordan is the GOAT. Thank you. Time to pop a bottle because he is so damn happy about motherfucking Joe Brady. Pop that bottle, James. Pop that bottle. Absolutely. Your guy. Hey, if they hire him, you better bring the energy. You better come back. No, but thank you guys so very much. Appreciate all the support, whether you drop $10 or whether you just like the video, whether you just show up in the stream. Thank you so much. We're gonna end it here so Dan the man can get his sleep and go attend to his aquarium tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Appreciate everyone coming through. If it's a bad time for you, no matter what, so I'm back. If so, you're back. If so, if he's here, if Brady's here, James is back. Absolutely. $30 look for it. Yeah, man. 30. Oh my Lord, James going big. But thank you. Yeah, who likes? Hey, if whoever disliked the vid is still here, you know where to go. The door. All right, but thank you guys once again. Like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. Thank you so much for the support. We'll probably be back. We'll look out for a Lonnie Johnson video. I'm gonna try and get out to you guys this week, and maybe another stream if we get some more great news or any news on this whole head coach GM search. But thank you guys so much once again. Take care, everyone.